Hi, welcome to Megan Sullivan Art. Here to run you through, give you a brief look through at my 7 Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie journals that I've completed. They're all the same, it's very similar size, so they're all the similar kind of dimensions and all decorated slightly differently and using lots of May Gibbs book pages and things like that. This one I have already put up on YouTube, I think, already, but I'm just going to do just a general look over this one for you. This one has 2 signatures, 280 pages altogether. We've got May Gibbs book pages and colouring in book pages, coffee dyed paper, lined and graph paper, wrapping paper, scrapbook paper, ledger, and so much more. This particular piece I found at a second-hand shop exactly as it was on the clip, and so that to me just it just looks like gum nuts to me, you know, if you use your imagination. And so I've just loved the colours and just attached that on with one of those brads there. I made the frame here and inserted some acetate with an image of Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie, gorgeous kookaburra fabric on there. And inside we've got fabric lining, and we've got scrapbooking paper pockets front and back, with different eco-dyed papers, a little pen paper clip holder that I've got there. We've got some quotes and prints of eco-dyed paper. Lots of gorgeousness in here. Some vintage ephemera as well. So black and white images from books as well as colour images of May Gibbs books. So kind of a rustic feel, Australiana feel to this particular one is how I've described it. So lots of wildflowers and things like that. So that's volume 1 of my Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie journals. Volume 2, this one has a ribbony tassel attached by a gold hitch post thing. We've got a doily over the spine and this beautiful fabric that was designed by a lady in Alice Springs and printed here. So I didn't want to cover up that too much. Again, I've got the metal book corners that I love. This one in particular, this one has, so this is Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie number 2. This one has 2 signatures and 240 pages. Again, similar book and colouring pages, postcards, assorted papers, general Aussie theme to this one as well. So we've got scrapbooking liner there, fabric for the spine. This was a writing set, the cover, and I've used that as a colouring in book repurposed into a tag. And some birds, Aussie birds, different Aussie plants and things. I've got the labels of what each of these are, so we'll just do a quick flip through. God made rainy days so gardeners could get the housework done. A little bit of stamping. I didn't really have any May Gibbs stamps in particular. So this is a vintage card from 1981. So there's writing on that, but you could easily cover that over or just use the image. Some sort of mulberry paper, I think. This is one of the May Gibbs cards that I got secondhand. So book pages used as pockets, another book page image. Yeah, so every book page that's in here are all May Gibbs books. Apart from that one, as I say that. Bit of stenciling again. Belly band, so that's actually a little espresso coffee cup that I've used. I like using coffee cups where I can, repurpose them. So a postcard here, Sturt Desert Rose, book page image there that's been backed, some writing paper with Australian animals on there. Another quote, which is done in a foiling machine. Journal card. Pearlescent kind of paper. This is from the 1950s, an invoice book page. Very delicate. A couple more items there for journaling. This is bottle brush, printed eco-dyed paper of mine. It's not the originals in this one. Some tags there. Avocado dyed paper. Another coffee cup used as a pocket. And there we go. This is some handmade paper that's actually made at Curtin Springs station here, closer to the rock Uluru than it is to Alice Springs, and I just happened to get a little sampler pack second hand, so I've included some of those through that journal. So that is volume 2, that one, with the beautiful fabric on the front. Volume 3, this one. Same dimensions for the journal. Green fabric, floral fabric with a doily cover and an image glued down on the front. There's also this piece that was from a bracelet with my fluid art in the middle, resin coating, and tones of the journal for the ribbon. This one has 200 pages and 2 signatures. So again, with the scrapbook paper lining and some images there. So you'll see very similar pages again, but yeah, all of them are different and unique. Pocket, coffee dyed, that's the wrapping paper. Another pocket there. Yeah, so lots and lots in each of these. So that is a pocket there with some bush trees and shrubs. This is a greeting card, the front of it anyway. Birds, envelope with some tags in it. Pick up there. Another coffee cup pocket. Yes, I've tried to use all the end papers and everything as much as I possibly could. This was from one of the covers of one of the books that I've just cut down to size. I never thought I'd find so much May Gibbs Snuggle Pot and Cuddle Pie themed stuff here in Alice Springs. All second hand. It's crazy. That's why I've had so much to make so many different journals. I didn't realise how much I'd collected until I started to assemble these journals. And I've never really made a series of journals before, so this is really my first time at collating a series together. So beautiful kookaburra. Bit of so that's actually a belly band, so you could slip something in that one there. So that is volume 3, that one. And volume 4, beautiful tones to match the journal cover with the fabric. Nice vintage doily on there. Metal book pages. This one actually does open out, this one. So you could use it as a dedication spot or writing who the journal is for or what it's about. Again, scrapbooking paper liner, 240 pages this one, over 2 signatures. This is original eco-dyed paper. Printed eco-dyed. And then you've got another coffee cup pocket there. A postcard. More mulberry sort of paper, handmade paper. Envelope with tags. Aussie flowers. Lilac hibiscus. The front of one of the books, so the smaller book pages you'll see that are folded in half. This is the front cover that I've then lined and used. So again, this was a part of the book cover for the colouring in book. Just kept that piece. Sturt Desert Pea coming up in a photo postcard with some Aussie wildflowers there. Cute as. Again, the writing paper cover. Centre. Aussie bush flowers. Big journal card, again, another book page cover. A book cover, sorry, Boronia Babies. Bush image there. Wildflowers. Pocket with another wildflower match heads, they're called. A May Gibbs card in there. And some scrapbooking offcuts at the back there for your pocket. So that is volume 4. Volume 5. Again, beautiful matching ribbon tassel there. Another vintage doily in white. This one has 300 pages, this one. Still the 2 signatures. So again, lots of goodies. Another coffee cup. So there's lots in there. Flowers always make people better, happier and more helpful. They are sunshine, food and medicine for the soul, by Luther Burbank. So this one's actually got some goannas and lizards on it, that one. Colouring in book page. Who Gives a Crap toilet paper, lined with one of the book pages. Got to recycle. That's another one of the greeting cards. Each of the journals has one of those. Yeah, so lots and lots of pages, lots of room for you to decorate. Another coffee cup. And add to it, make it your own. It's a starting point journal, I guess. And double pocket in the back there. So, volume 5. Volume 6, beautiful cocky fabric again. Fabric over the spine there. 2 signatures. Matching tassel book corners. So volume 6, this one has 284 pages. I've actually got another journal set of signatures set aside for a friend of mine who's another journal maker here in Alice Springs. So I promised her that I've got 2 signatures set aside for her to finish off and do what she likes with. So when she's back in Alice in November, she'll pick that up. And now wax seals. This was one thing. I've got into wax seals. So these are just Kmart. Oh no, the leaf and the love heart are from Kmart. This one I found, I must have bought online, I think. So this is my first sort of attempt at wax seals. And so I've used those to actually hold the flaps down. I've glued them on. So I poured the wax onto paper, stamped it, and that way I could use the paper to glue them down. So that's what I've done throughout this journal. I think is a few wax seals here and there. Coffee cup. Another quote. I love this scrapbook. All the ones I've used in these journals I managed to get from Spotlight up in Darwin. Just love them. Oh, there's another wax seal with a couple of liners of paper. So like a snippet, I guess. Some more wrapping paper there. Yeah. A handmade card with some gum leaves and a gum nut. That I got second hand. kookaburra, another wax seal on a piece of doily and on some paper. That's the Tree of Life, that one. Yeah, so this is the one I introduced the wax seals into. Again, that's a piece of the colouring in book cover. And a gift card. Okay. Last one is this one here. Again, there seems to be a theme with cockies. Anyway, they're Aussie. That's the main thing. Nice image on the front there. I will put the metal book corners on this one. Haven't got to that yet. So this one has 176 pages. And we've got a May Gibbs birthday book here. One of the pages. So a lot of the images from here, I think, and some through the other journals have got the book pages. This has got fabric sewn down the sides and some stenciling, some Aussie stamps, just offcuts of different things that I've found. This is a vintage card with a waratah. Let's see if it tells us how old this is. But either way, it's to my great grandparents it was sent. So we're talking, I don't know, probably 100, maybe 80, 100 years old, and I've just done a bit of stamping there. So there's lots of writing space on that card. That's the original too. Some die cuts, postcard, butterflies. Yeah, so this is a bit different. We've got some fabric and some stamps throughout this one. Die cuts, Dirt Desert Pea. I think this was the first one I actually made. This one. So it's a bit more decorated than the others. Fabric flip up with the Splendid Fairy Wren. Coffee cup pocket. This is just an insert in the middle. So it's like a third signature, but it's only just like a flip out, like a notelet. And there's some more of that handmade paper from Curtin Springs here in the Northern Territory. Envelope. Left it so you can get the full page colouring of those two. Some washi tape. That was a repair because the paper had torn. And birthday book pocket with another birthday book page there for writing. So that is volume 7. So no tassel on this one. 3 signatures with the second one being the notelet. And as I said, there will be the metal book corners on these. So now off to list these on Etsy. Thank you. Bye.